Disney lovers, it's Moika and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you on a complete tour of Hong Kong Disneyland. From must-visit attractions to magical shows, character meet and greets, and helpful tips, I've got you covered. Okay, let's dive right in. Hong Kong Disneyland is divided into 8 themed areas: Main Street U.S.A, Tomorrowland, Fantasyland, World of Frozen, Toy Story Land, Mystic Point, Grizzly Gulch, and Adventureland. After entering the park, you'll find yourself on Main Street U.S.A. During our visit, the park was decorated for Christmas, celebrating a Disney Christmas Shine Brighter from November 15th to January 1st, with so many cute decorations and special events. For more details on the seasonal offerings, check out my previous video, Hong Kong Disneyland Christmas 2024 Full Guide. If you're a Disney foodie, stay tuned for my separate guide where I'll share all the delicious and magical dining options available throughout the resort. Main Street USA features 4 attractions: Animation Academy, Art of Animation, Hong Kong Disneyland Railroad, and Main Street Vehicles. At Animation Academy, you can learn to draw a Disney character. The Hong Kong Disneyland Railroad connects Main Street Station and Fantasyland, offering a convenient way to travel across the park with less walking. I took it once from Fantasyland to Main Street. While the views weren't the most spectacular, it was still a nice, relaxing ride. If it's your birthday, don't forget to stop by the City Hall to pick up a birthday button. Guests staying at Disney hotels can also get one during check-in, and the design varies, so it's fun to collect both. As for entertainment, the momentous nighttime spectacular is a must-watch. This breathtaking castle projection mapping show happens once a day, and you can enhance the experience with Disney Premier Access, or DPA. While there's no singular DPA available, there are a few different packages. Currently, you can choose from a dinner plan package, a picnic plan package, or a package with momentous 8 attractions and 2 shows. We bought the third one. Here's a list of the attractions and shows included in that package. Also, there are usually stage shows and/or little parades available, which change based on schedule and season. Since we visited during the Christmas event, there were multiple shows and entertainment available at the castle stage and on the main street. And speaking of the castle, let me introduce the Castle of Magical Dreams. The castle at Hong Kong Disney is a little bit unique because it is inspired by 13 different Disney princesses and queens: Cinderella, Tiana, Aurora, Ariel, Mulan, Snow White, Moana, Merida, Belle, Rapunzel, Pocahontas, and Jasmine, along with Anna and Elsa. You'll notice elements from their stories throughout its design. How cool! Main Street also offers a lot of character meet and greets. At Town Square, you can meet Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and/or Daisy, while Goofy, Pluto, or Chip and Dale might appear on the Main Street. Who's available at what time may differ each day, so be sure to check the Hong Kong Disneyland app for the schedule. On Main Street, you'll also find the Duffy and Friends Playhouse, where you can meet Duffy and Friends. Lina Bell is always available, along with 2 other rotating characters. If you like to skip the wait, you can purchase DPA for 129 Hong Kong dollars per character. Finally, Main Street offers cute cafes and a lot of shops, making it the perfect place to grab a snack or pick up souvenirs to remember your visit. After exploring Main Street, turn right before the castle to enter Tomorrowland. This area is home to many Marvel-themed attractions and meet and greets. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Nano Battle is an exciting shooting ride where you shrink down to the size of an ant and fight with Ant-Man and the Wasp to stop Hydra from stealing classified SHIELD data. This was so much fun and we rode it twice.
Everybody, let's help Ant-Man and Wasp fight Zola and the Swarmans. Here's our latest intel. These spots may seem tough. Everyone, fight it out! 立即進軍數據核心，大家記住，用脈衝槍，瞄準機械從入面出擊，大家一齊打敗蘇啦！ And you, take off your blaster!
Iron Man Experience is a 3D ride where you wear 3D glasses and fly above Hong Kong with Iron Man. It's often described as an Iron Man version of Star Tours. And it's so sad because we didn't get to ride it, since it closed 1 hour earlier than the other attractions on our visit. I'm not sure if this was specific to that day or a regular occurrence, but if there's a ride you absolutely want to experience, it might be safer to check the exact opening hours for that ride on the app in advance. Tomorrowland also features Origin, where you can fly in flying saucers. And if you're a Star Wars fan, you don't want to miss Hyperspace Mountain, a Star Wars themed version of Space Mountain. I thought this was more fun than the regular Space Mountain.
Good luck, and may the fall be with you.
For character meet and greets, you can visit the Iron Man Tech Showcase to meet Iron Man. You can also encounter other heroes at the Tomorrowland stage and Expo Assembly Station, though the availability varies daily. Be sure to check the app for the most up-to-date schedule. FYI, during Christmas, the meet and greet at Tomorrowland stage was closed due to seasonal meet and greets. To check the schedule, open the Map tab, select Entertainment, filter by Character Experiences, and click Show List to view the available meet and greets for the day. Any meet and greets with a time range listed are the ones available on that day. Here's a list of characters you might encounter at the Tomorrowland stage. And here are the characters that may appear at the Expo Assembly Station. I think sometimes characters also appear randomly without being listed in the app. I saw Black Widow during our visit, which was such a cool surprise. Finally, I believe there's a little stage show called the Marvel's Skrull Invasion, where Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel battle against the Rogue Skrull Invasion at Stark Expo. Unfortunately, this show was unavailable during Christmas. Next up is Fantasyland, which features the most attractions in the park. Here's a list of attractions you can enjoy in this area. Fairy Tale Forest lets you explore a charming garden where classic Disney fairy tales come to life as living storybooks. It's a cute spot for any Disney princess fan. Sometimes Tinkerbell makes an appearance here, though she wasn't available during our visit. Inside the Castle of Magical Dreams, you'll find the Royal Reception Hall, where you can meet a different princess each time. The princess available isn't listed on the app, so you'll need to visit the hall's entrance to find out who's there. I wanted to go, but I couldn't because the queue was always super long. But I was still able to meet some princesses. There were several meet and greet opportunities around the castle, though these were also not listed on the app. I was able to meet Cinderella, Aurora, and Rapunzel, and also spotted Belle and Jasmine. And look at these pictures. I got a photo with the castle as a backdrop. Such a magical moment. I absolutely love the meet and greets here. Fantasy Gardens is inspired by Fantasia and features a beautiful garden where you can meet characters like Mickey and Duffy. It's also home to seasonal meet and greets. During Christmas, it transformed into Ye Old Christmas Market, featuring Mickey and Friends and Winnie the Pooh and Friends in super cute Christmas outfits. Garden of Wonders is a fun 3D illusion photo spot. Also, there's Mickey and the Wondrous Book. This one is an absolute must-watch. This 28-minute musical review features live vocals, dancers, Disney characters, and many of your favorite stories. The show is performed in both Cantonese and English, with subtitles help you follow along. DPA is available for this show, both as a single ticket option and as part of a package. The show is performed about 6 times a day. After passing It's a Small World or Fantasy Gardens, you will reach World of Frozen, the newest area that opened last year. This area features 2 attractions, Frozen Ever After and Wandering Oaken Sliding Sleighs. Frozen Ever After is a boat ride that takes you through epic scenes from the Frozen movie, featuring beloved characters and songs. You'll then journey to Elsa's Ice Palace before reaching a surprise at the end. This ride is definitely a must-ride at Hong Kong Disneyland. The version at Hong Kong Disneyland is slightly different from the one in Epcot, and personally, I like this one better, though the Epcot version is amazing as well. Wandering Oaken Sliding Sleighs is a family-friendly coaster that Oaken has constructed behind his trading post. I didn't get to film it, but it was so cute because Sven runs with Olaf on his back, along with a carrot hanging in front of his nose, powering the coaster. The queue area was cute too.
It with hands, arms, feet, legs, and antlers inside the sleigh. And please keep an eye on your children. Thank you. 大家好。
There's also an interactive show called Playhouse in the Woods. You will need a standby pass to watch it, which can be obtained starting at 12 p.m. Alternatively, you can purchase the Playhouse in the Woods admission pass for 129 Hong Kong dollars for guaranteed admission. And in this area, you'll also have a chance to meet Anna, Elsa, Oaken, Kristoff, and even a troll. Since we visited during the Christmas season, they were wearing outfits from Olaf's Frozen adventure. Typically, Anna and Elsa are dressed in their outfits from Frozen 2. Anna in her queen dress and Elsa in her spirit dress. Toy Story Land is a playful area where you'll shrink down to the size of Andy's toys, filled with 3 attractions and 1 character meet and greet spot. RC Racer is probably the most thrilling ride at Hong Kong Disneyland, where you will ride on Andy's toy, RC, and speed back and forth on a soaring U-shaped track. I didn't think this was scary when I rode it almost 7 years ago, but this time I definitely felt the thrills. Slinky Dog Spin is a cute ride where you'll ride on the back of Slinky Dog and spin in circles. While in Toy Soldier Parachute Drop, you'll drop from the sky alongside the toy soldiers during a parachuting drill. A barrel of fun, you can meet Buzz Lightyear, Jessie, and Woody. Next to Toy Story Land is Mystic Point, an area unique to Hong Kong Disneyland. Here, you'll find Mystic Manor, the park's version of Haunted Mansion. This is a must-ride attraction. You'll board the Mystic Magneto electric carriage and explore a mystifying museum full of enchanted artifacts. The ride is filled with surprises and is definitely worth experiencing. The story behind this ride is fascinating. During an expedition, Lord Henry Mystic rescued a young monkey named Albert from a giant spider. Captivated by Albert and the tropical surroundings, Lord Henry decided to stay and named the area Mystic Point and his home Mystic Manor. Mystic Manor was built as a museum to showcase the growing collection of art and artifacts gathered by Lord Henry's team, the Society of Explorers and Adventurers, or SEA. Albert, the mischievous monkey, plays an important role in Lord Henry's life and adventures. The SEA is an international group of explorers dedicated to discovering knowledge, art, and priceless cultural artifacts. You can find connections to the SEA in other Disney attractions. For example, Fortress Exploration in Tokyo Disney Sea is headquarters of SEA, and members include Harrison Hightower III from Disney Sea's Tower of Terror, Camellia Falco from Disney Sea's Soarin', and Alberta Falls from the Jungle Cruise of Disneyland California and Walt Disney World. Sorry this got a little long, but I love these kinds of background stories. They really add a lot to the experience. Oh, and there's also the Mystic Point Freight Depot, a photo spot in the area, though I didn't get any shots of it. Grizzly Gulch is another area exclusive to Hong Kong Disneyland. Designed to resemble a colorful mining town from the gold rush days around 1888. The area features one must-ride attraction, Big Grizzly Mountain Runaway Mine Cars. This mine train roller coaster is similar to both Big Thunder Mountain and Expedition Everest, but with a fun twist. If you don't want to know the surprise, skip ahead. The ride includes a thrilling backward section, followed by a speedy forward race, which makes for a really exciting experience. In addition to the coaster, you'll also find Geyser Gulch, a water play area. You might even meet Mickey and Minnie or Chip and Dale dressed in their Western outfits, though meet and greet times aren't listed on the app. There's also a photo spot in the area called Wild West Photo Fun. Last but not least is Adventureland, which is said to be the largest Adventureland among all Disney parks. This area features 5 attractions. Although we didn't have time to experience the attractions, here's a quick overview. Tarzan's Treehouse is located on Tarzan's Island and can be reached via the rafts to Tarzan's Treehouse. Karibuni Marketplace is an African-themed area with games, snacks, and shops, while Leaky Tiki's is a playful spot featuring leaky tiki totem poles. Adventureland is also home to 2 shows. Moana, a Homecoming Celebration, is a 20-minute stage show that brings Moana's adventures to life through music, dancing, puppetry, and storytelling. Festival of the Lion King is a must-watch 30-minute musical performance with acrobats and fire dancers as Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa take the stage. We tried to catch the last performance, but it was already full by the time we arrived. So sad. If you're planning to watch it, make sure to get there early or consider purchasing a DPA ticket. For this show, the ticket is sold individually rather than as part of a package. Interestingly, from what I've heard, this version of the show leans more towards being a story-driven musical compared to the more acrobatic-focused version in Disney World. You can also meet characters in Adventureland. Moana and Pocahontas meet and greets are available, and their schedules can be checked on the official app. At Karibuni Marketplace, you might come across characters like Carl and Russell from Up, Judy and Nick from Zootopia, or Lilo and Stitch. And that wraps up our complete guide to Hong Kong Disneyland. I hope this full tour helps you plan your next magical visit. Stay tuned for my next video where I'll share all the must-try food and treats. There are some absolutely adorable options and fun dining experiences you'll definitely want to try. Thank you for watching and see you real soon!